There are three ways to defend a corner kick: man marking, zonal marking and hybrid marking. But which system is best? First, let's look at man marking. In this setup, each defender is responsible for a specific player, closely following them wherever they go in the box. This strategy works well for limiting the opposition's key attacking threats by assigning your best aerial players to mark them. For example, Manchester United might assign Harry Maguire to man mark Liverpool's Virgil van Dijk. With man marking, it's clear who's accountable for each player, and managers traditionally preferred this method. However, man marking has its downsides. If attackers use smart movements like decoy runs or blockers, it can pull defenders out of position and open up space for others. Or if a defender loses focus, even for a split second, their player could get free and have an easy chance. Now, let's look at zonal marking. Here, defenders are assigned a specific area in the box rather than marking an opponent directly, allowing the defending team to cover all the most dangerous areas when the delivery arrives. Zonal marking has its own challenges though. A delivery placed between zones can create uncertainty for defenders, and if attackers time their runs well, they can gain a big advantage by attacking the ball at speed, making it difficult for a semi-static defender to win the aerial duel. Another weakness is that teams can overload specific zones, making it hard for a single defender to compete with multiple attackers. Lastly, let's cover hybrid marking. True to its name, it's a mix of both man marking and zonal marking. Around half of the players are tasked with marking zonally, whilst the remaining players are assigned to man mark or prepare for transitions. Generally, a team's strongest aerial players will mark zonally, with a focus on winning the first contact and protecting the most dangerous spaces, whilst the man marking players are tasked with delaying and disrupting the attackers. But like the first two systems, hybrid marking isn't perfect. With the best aerial players marking zonally, you can often get mismatches in the man marking setup, which means teams can exploit these mismatches with outswinging corners. Another difficulty is that there are often more attackers than man markers, meaning that some players can still find free space around the zonal markers. So which of the three systems is the best? Well, there's no single best, it's more about preference. In modern football, the hybrid system is the most frequently used, but ultimately it comes down to the personnel available and the strengths and weaknesses of the opposition team, which is why we see teams make small tweaks and changes to their structure throughout a season.